Guys, I'm here live on the telephone with Jay Holgate from SEC Sports Report.
Hey, this is Jay Holgate with SEC Sports Report. I've got the honor today to talk to bigVOLdaddy in East Tennessee. I think you guys ended up with a good coach. I think Derek Dooley's going to do a great job up there. What are you hearing from people in East Tennessee? What are they saying about Derek Dooley and the staff that he's bringing in?
Well, Jay, generally right now, everybody is just kind of under the wait-and-see mode. You have your faction of fans that are just convinced because he went 17-20 at Louisiana Tech that he's going to fail here. And, of course, you have the faction of people that are convinced because he's a Dooley and because he is a man of great character and integrity that he's going to, win 40 national championships while he's here. But the vast majority of people are kind of like me. They're just kind of, sitting back. They're going to wait and see what happens. He had a very impressive press conference. Of course, he's a lawyer, so we know lawyers can talk well. We'll see how he does come September. But myself, personally, I'm happy with the hire. Hamilton was under the gun, and there's not a lot available out there right now, and all the big guns were turning us down. So, at recruiting season, you kind of do what you got to do. I'm sure there are better candidates out there, but with, a week to go now, Hamilton was under the gun, so he definitely could have done worse.
Well, the thing that I was noticing about Dooley was, he's got 7 years under Nick Saban, and I'm kind of convinced right now that Nick Saban understands football. He understands football systems. He understands how it all works. He's been able to put it together at two different SEC schools. And so, anybody that's worked under him for 7 years, you got to take your hat off to him. Number one, I know Saban probably worked him to death, but, he was a recruiting coordinator at LSU. I think this guy has been under the radar, and I just think he's a good find. I understand that a lot of people are kind of wait and see, but, you guys got a Dooley in Tennessee. I think it's kind of funny. We never thought we'd hear that one, but, I understand where all that's coming from. Now, tell me this about these assistant coaches. Are you hearing anything about these assistant coaches? Are people excited about these guys? A lot of these guys are not big-name people, but I think they are good coaches. What are you hearing about these assistant coaches?
Right. Well, now the one thing that Coach Dooley said in his press conference is he's not concerned about putting together a staff of big names. He's more interested in putting together a staff that works well together as a staff, i.e. as a team. And that speaks volumes itself.
Were you surprised about the whole deal with Kippy Brown, how that whole thing shook out?
I don't know that surprised is the right word, Jay. I think Kippy Brown got jobbed. That's just all there is to it. He was scheduled to interview for the job. Of course, everyone knows he was named interim coach after Kiffin bailed on us. And Kippy did a great job of keeping things under control here, keeping everybody calm. I'm assuming he talked to recruits and stuff too with what he could, and tried to keep them calmed down. But Kippy's gone. He went to go coach out at the Seattle Seahawks, and I really hate it because it's just a bad deal for him. Obviously, as you mentioned, he came in to coach under Kiffin. Then when this all happened, everything was up in the air, and this was to be Kippy's third stint here at Tennessee, and he's coached here under Majors, he coached here under Fulmer, and both times he moved on to take better jobs. And this is just a great guy that did not deserve to be treated the way he was treated. And it's my understanding, I have no proof of this myself, of course, but from all the sports reporters around this area, evidently Mr. Brown was given a token interview for the job while people were already down in Louisiana finishing the paperwork and dotting the I's and crossing the T's on hiring Coach Dooley. So I guess when he got wind of that, he decided he didn't want to be around here, and you can't really blame the guy. That to me, that's just a bad deal all the way around. So I hate it that he's not here. But
it is a tough business, and you got to have a thick skin to be in this business. bigVOLdaddy, that's all the time we got today, man. I appreciate it. bigVOLdaddy, you have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again after recruiting.
thanks, Jay. Give me a call anytime, and I'll put your link over in my sidebar, and we'll get you some people over there. Jay's just getting started in YouTube, so we're going to take care of him and see if we can't get some people. He's doing great things, both on the internet and on the airwaves and also in the paper. So you guys make sure you get over there and check him out. Jay, I certainly appreciate it, and you have a great Saturday, buddy.